Hello everyone, this is Ellin of the Alexandrite system, and I feel a lot better. Last time I appeared on camera, I was having a very bad depression. My seasonal affective disorder had just hit its full swing, and I was not feeling myself. My gut instinct is to apologize for how dramatic I was in the last video, but all of us are sort of trying to unlearn some shame that was instilled in us. There is no shame in being upset and saying that you're hurting, and there is nothing inherently wrong with what I said. So I will not apologize. But I will say thank you for the support and the nice comments. They really meant a lot to me. So, why the turnaround? The first reason is rather simple. They increased our mood stabilizers. It's been a little over a month now since they kicked those up, and they've really been taking effect over the last couple of weeks. I feel myself again. I feel as though a lot of people who don't take psychiatric drugs have this misunderstanding of what they do. Antidepressants, mood stabilizers, this sort of thing are not things that make you happy. They don't shut down your ability to feel sad. I feel that is a common misconception. They allow you to be able to feel happiness. Basically, your brain is either producing too much or too little of a chemical, or it's not receiving it in the correct way. So what these medicines do is that they allow you to level out, to go to an average sort of feeling. Because even though the depression may be your natural state, it is not who you are. Your depression very much wants you to think that's who you are, but that's not you. So this is me approaching full capacity again. Our sleep is still not fantastic. To be completely candid, we've been having nightmares every night for the past 2 or 3 months, but with our psychiatrist we're just going to monitor how things go over the next couple of months, and we'll see how our sleep goes from there. It's possible that our sleep is merely the final thing to fall in line. But I also cannot discount the effect that therapy had. So far I've only had 1 session with our therapist, but it was a very informative session. We talked a lot about what I had been feeling, and her philosophy was multi-sided. She of course said that she could not discount the brain chemical effect of seasonal affective disorder, but she also said since some negative things that were associated with me happened in February, it's possible that this is sort of the wind-up to that. Which is possible. It's not out of the realm of possibility. But the thing we mostly talked about was finding something to do. She suggested that I try and find something that I enjoy about this time of year. Find little things that I can indulge in, and sort of embrace the good parts of winter. She told me about this Danish concept of hygge. Hygge is one of those words that doesn't translate quite well, but it's sort of this general coziness, this warmth and comfort and safety, you know? This sort of indulgence in big sweaters and warm drinks and doing things that are wintry. Because what she didn't say but confirmed in a different session with Sandra is that she could see that I was bored. Most of my hobbies are summer related. I think the largest part of this depression that was not brain chemical related was this sense of ennui. So over the last month I've been very into getting our situation very hyggelich. And It's been working. So, Sandra knits. She's mentioned this on several occasions. And I've been helping her with her knitting. We are currently knitting a scarf for a friend out of this lovely green yarn. And it is coming along quite well. There goes our cable needle. Yes, it's over 3 feet long now, so we are getting there. I believe we're going to do 2 more feet. We'll see what we can do before his birthday. It's something that's very relaxing, and it's very seasonal. You don't really want to work on a very dense scarf in the summertime when it's 90 degrees. So winter is really the perfect time to do this sort of thing. Also, we can roll it up and it looks like a Swiss roll, and that is also very neat. And in addition, we're working on a project for me. We mentioned this in our video with Mads, but we retake our wedding photos every year or two. So last time, Claudia got her own set of photos with Mads. This coming year, I'm planning on having my own. And Sandra and I thought it would be nice if I had a wedding shawl. So we're going to knit one. We're collaborating on the pattern and picking out a nice one and picking out a nice yarn. This one is Shibui Knits Luna. It is so soft. It's made from 60% extra fine merino and 40% mulberry silk. It's a lace weight, and my goodness, it's just so soft. I could stay here all day. So we bought one skein to test how it feels, how it lays, test how the pattern looks, and then we're going to knit it. I'm very excited. It's going to be a bit of an investment because we're using some nice yarn. We found out that there are actually 2 or 3 yarn shops near us. We did not know this until a few months ago. So we've been getting the bougie yarn. This will probably end up being an over $100 shawl, if not perhaps $200. Plus, of course, the time and labor spent makes it priceless. But that's sort of the thing. Once it's done, it's an heirloom. We could give that down to someone else in our family, if we ever get around to that. Another thing that sort of forced the issue of hygge is that our house does not have heat at the moment. We're in our studio, that is our room. We actually have an electric heater, a little space heater, so it is warm enough in here. But the rest of the house is a tundra. Plumber's coming tomorrow. But what's interesting about it is it's sort of forced the issue. It's made us bundle up, and we have a fireplace in our house, so we've been using that. Something we've not really had the opportunity to do otherwise. We've also been consuming a lot of warm meals, a lot of risotto, but also a lot of Indian food. It's very, very rich and the spices make it very warm. So it's been nice. It's nice to indulge in that way. We've also been making our own hot chocolate every few nights, so it's been nice. We've been setting up by the fireplace with our knitting and some risotto and some hot chocolate, and just relaxing with Mads, with the people that we love. So I do believe I can get invested in winter. I needed a different perspective. The piece of advice I can offer you, if you are also suffering from seasonal depression, is to try and tell a professional if you are able. If not, try and tell a friend, a supportive loved one, and just let them know how you're feeling. Even if they can't help, they can support you. So I'll reiterate what I said at the end of my very depressing video. I hope you all have a better winter than I will, because I wish you all the best in the world. I will see you next time, friends.